What if your period pain or burnout wasn't the problem? What if it's an invitation? So many of us have internalized the idea that our cycle is the enemy, but often pain, burnout, fatigue are often our body's way of asking us to slow down. And if you're stuck in hypervigilance, like many people are, your cycle might actually be trying to help you because hypervigilance, the patterning of it can get really stored in the pelvic floor and in the fascia of the womb space, all the way up the spine into the jaw and the head. And your cycle is one of the only built in mechanisms that actually invites you out of this pattern. But in our culture, we're often taught to plug it up, shut it down, and ignore it and move along as if nothing was happening. And that's why so many of us have struggled with a lot of pain, fatigue, and all sorts of menstrual issues. In cycles, we actually explore these signals and how to repattern them and help you feel better, and not just feel better, but also come back into right relationship with not just your own body's patterns, but with the patterns and cycles of nature. And we are on a feminine planet that operates in cycles. I can tell you personally that this type of work helped me tremendously. I had very difficult cycles from the very beginning, from the time I was a teenager, and it really wreaked havoc in a lot of my adult life as well. And I tried so many different modalities. I tried regular chiropractic, I tried pelvic floor work, I tried womb care, I tried nervous system and energy work. And all of those things were helpful little by little, but it wasn't until I put it all together, especially when I created GynoChiro and put it all together, and in conjunction with learning how to deeply revere my own patterning and the cycles of nature, that it all started to come together. And now I can tell you at almost 50, my cycles are actually more easeful and more regular than they've ever been in my life. And it's been a profound difference. And it's completely changed the way I see my body and my life. And I'm very grateful to be able to share this with other women. And it brings up a good point as well. As someone who's a perimenopausal age, women often, when they start to go through perimenopause or menopause, 80% of us tend to have like very difficult symptoms around it, but 20% of us don't. And I personally believe that we should flip that. And that's what would be more natural. And we're actually the canaries in the coal mine, letting our whole entire culture know that something is off with the way we operate in this deeply linear pattern. And I believe that when we take better care of women and we align more with nature's, our health will start to show that we're becoming more in alignment with nature. And that is good for everybody. In fact, it's really one of the only ways we're actually going to be able to survive. So if you're interested in learning more about this, if you're a chiropractor who's interested in learning more about how to become a gynochiro, if you're interested in learning about cycles of natures and your own patterning, or if you're interested in having gynochiro sessions yourself, you can go to the link in my profile and get all the information you need for all of those things.